All right, I'm back. Sorry about disconnection. That was my mobile phone. I do apologize for that. I don't know why I disconnected, so I'm back. What's up, Bitcoin Plug? What's going on? How's it going? My phone disconnected, so I don't know what happened. I do apologize for that, but I am back. I am going to pull up these coins again, and we're going to finish out what we started. So let me go ahead and shut off Facebook for a second. As you can see, this is what you call a Fibonacci retracement tool here. And if you look at it in perspective, as the whales do, what you see is they have the majority of the money in their hands. They hold the majority of the money. They have all that cashola. So they determine what the coin is going to do pretty much because they have the most support, because they have the most money for the coin. So when they stop buying these coins in massive, like as you can see here, somebody just is purchasing 10 Bitcoins worth of Verge as we speak. So if you do the math, that's a lot of money. Another one's purchasing 5 Bitcoins of it. Another one's purchasing 6 Bitcoin. These are the bids here. You can go up page by page and you'll see that these are not small buys. These are huge purchases, okay? The reason for that is they want to make money. They know this coin's eventually going to do some great things. It was already here on December 31st. It did really well. And then with some sell-offs of support, sell-off, support, sell-off, support, and vice versa. So it just made a downward spiral. This happens with cryptocurrency. Right now, you can buy it at 953. It's going up. It's at 953 Satoshi. Where can you sell it? It depends. You can sell at 38.2 to make some quick money. So at 38.2, that's 1183. So you go to the sell Verge and you hit 1183 at your price point and hit sell Verge and wait for it to sell. Okay, that's if you want to make a quick buck. If you're looking for a little more of a longer term, you're looking at 61.8%. Right around here is about 1374 Satoshi. Okay, which in turn is almost doubling what you're buying it at now. Okay, so 99 is 18, so you're almost 3/4. If you go up to around 100%, which has been here before, it's been here twice. Two times, as you see at the very top here. That is at 1704. Now that's almost double, but you get the idea. This coin still has the potential to get back up to where it was and surpass that. Okay. Now, how do you look at a coin? You got to look at the white papers. What is the coin about? What is it going to do? Look at the news, because news is what feeds pumps. Okay, and support for particular currencies. What I also look at is the bids. I mean, if the bids are 0.05, 0.04, it's still a decent amount of money. It's not cheap, but you're going to start seeing bigger bids for like 7.2 Bitcoin, 5 Bitcoin, as you can see here. These are the bids currently right now live. Another 4 Bitcoin here. Now, what does that mean? That means it's about to make a move. It's about to make a move, because once these people buy, what does that do? That brings up the price. That brings up the price. Now, is it going to be a major rise? No, I can't tell you. No one can tell the future. But from what I can tell you here, looking at the Fibonacci retracement, and then let me pull out the horizontal line so you can see exactly what I mean when I say it touched these points. Look at where it touched this many times. Now I'm talking about up, down, up, down, up, down. I'm going to make some horizontal lines right across the screen, and you'll see exactly what I mean when you start painting the picture. Okay. If you look at this chart, see, I just made some horizontal lines right around this. I started from here all the way through to the bottom here. Why? If you look at the Fibonacci retracement tool, it is almost identical to those horizontal lines. Okay, what does that tell you? It's just by a little. It's off by a little tiny bit, but not that much. Actually, I could have made a line at 38.2, which is right around here. You know, because that's where it was riding the wave for quite some time. Okay, so I could have put it right around here, another horizontal line. But you get the idea. If I pull out the RSI, it's probably being oversold. Okay, so let's pull out the RSI. Where is it? There it is. We're going to put out the, commodity channel index. My apologies. And the RSI. Here's a commodity channel index. You can see here, it was oversold right around at this price point, which was about 924, and now it's on its way up. Now, it could potentially surpass that and it starts skyrocketing. It's going to hit. It's going to, if you're sitting on this coin for a little while, it'll hit 38.2. It's going to hit 50. It's going to hit 61.8. Just bring it at the highest value. Bring down the Fibonacci 2 from the top to the bottom, and then figure out where it is you want to make your money, your run for your money. If you buy now, it's low. 14 cents, buy now. Sell at 38.2, 50, 61.8, depending how much profit you want to make, okay? But make sure you're making a profit. That's what I can tell you to do at that particular point. Now, if you're greedy and like me, then you're going to sit on this coin long term. We're not talking about, we're not even looking at this chart. We're talking about, we're going to wait for this thing to reach $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 type deal, you know? But if you need the money and you got to get in and out, buy now, sell at 38.2 or a little bit below that. The reason why I would say a little bit below that, because probably everybody else is using the same exact tool. If they use it correctly, they're going to be selling at that same price point. So you may want to go a little lower just so you can sell your coins, make a quick profit. If that's for those that have that $20 that you're talking about, buy as many as you can and sell once you get profits. But make sure you're making some money. That's what I would tell you. Now let's get back to the questions. I know it's confusing, isn't it? Oh gosh, Bitcoin, stop it. Bitcoin Gardens, let it go. Let it go. Both. Rakib, I would keep both. I will not sell any of them right now. Good question. See, College Gear, you're right. Well, I mean, right now, Ripple's a lead. Ripple's got the lead. Ripple's got the massive support right now for Verge. But, I mean, in due time, like any other coin, Ethereum and Litecoin, Ethereum went up, skyrocketed to almost 1,000. Litecoin was what? It's still at, it was at 50, and all of a sudden that thing rose to like 300, 200, 300. So you can't go wrong. I would be patient. Well, Horta, Ahmad, I bought both of them. Did you buy NextDB? I hold on to both of them. Okay, that I'm not selling either one of them. So, best news site. I use Bitcoin.com news, I believe, something like that. I get it automatically sent to my email. No, I get notifications on my desktop. So if you know how sometimes you go to a website and it says, do you want to receive notifications? I said yes, because you want to be up to date with news about cryptocurrency. I mean, that way you can at least identify. It may not make any sense to you, some of these articles. You don't have to read them all. But when they talk about a coin that you hold in your possession, you better believe you want to read the entire article. ETN, fantastic. That's going to move in 2018. Wait for the wallets to go out, Rudolph. Wait for the wallets to go out and people start interacting, interchanging ETN on their mobile phones. It's going to take mass adoption. I think it's going to skyrocket then. Picked up a group of people part of because of your increment. I appreciate it. A week ago, then you must have made a ton of money, my friend. I do not list the coins I own. I usually don't. I just showed you. For the very first time, I just showed you what I was holding. I usually don't do that, but I was on my mobile phone, so I did it. I don't know why people are interested in next coin. I mean, how do you feel about ARK? What about XLM? Henry Esther, you've been asking me that question about XLM for quite some time. I gotta get you your answer. I thought I answered you. I wasn't really too, I wasn't looking to run into that coin, but I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at it now, just for you, for this particular time, because you've been asking in a couple of videos that we've created. So what I'm gonna do for this point, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up XLM and see. Hopefully it's here. It is here. Okay. Let's take a look. XLM is lumens. 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 Lumens looked like it was going on a uptrend. Let's take a look at the Bollinger Bands and find out. It wasn't doing too bad. Put my little turquoise colors. That way I can easily create it. Oh yeah, it wasn't doing too bad. It's touching here. It'll probably either go below this 20-day medium, but it'll bounce back up. Why would I say that? Because look at the support here. It barely touches it. Coins that do this, usually touch and shoot right back up. So it looks like it's doing good. I mean, this is a good coin right now to get your money into. It's 84 cents if it's affordable. Not a bad coin for trading. I don't know about the white papers for this coin, but what I can tell you is it looks like it's about to touch here, maybe the 20 medium. If it goes a little below it, don't be scared. It'll shoot back up, okay, because it looks like it has a lot of support. Let's see here. People are selling off right now. There's some buys, a lot of selling off right now. But people get scared all the time. It looks like some people are buying. I don't see no massive buys other than one or two bids right now. Currently got 5 Bitcoins. Somebody's buying 5 Bitcoins each. I mean, 5 Bitcoins worth of it. You want to pay attention over here too, because this is telling you what they're bidding for it, okay? And sometimes you'll see some orders in here for $1.4 million, $2 million bids. That's massive. Here's another one, 6.2 Bitcoins. So, I mean, Lumen is not doing too bad. It's not doing too bad right now. It's on an uptrend. It's going to be a massive sell-off right around 90, 6,500. There's a massive sell-off at 6,500 Satoshi. So be aware of that. This wall is humongous. That's a big wall right there. Let me go 100% and see what it looks like overall. Yeah, it's going to be a massive sell-off at 6,500. Let's take a look at it. Why? Let's take a look at why 6,500. So, I mean, don't pay no mind to this. This is 54.99. The massive sell-off isn't even here. The massive sell-off is at 6,500. And as you can see here, we're not even there. We're not even at 62.51 at being the high, right around this area here. Currencies do this all the time. So this is a massive sell-off at 6,500. Right now, it still has some support. It's going to eat this up. It'll probably get to that particular point. It's going to have some resistance right around this area here, around 60.99, 61. It'll start to really make. You're going to start seeing some red candle, massive red candles right around 6,500. But you're only at 57. You still got time to make some money here. If you want to make a quick buck or two, that's almost like 800-900 Satoshi per purchase. You know what I mean, of this particular currency. So if you can get in now, I would get in and sell at 60, sell at 6,500, sell at 64, like these people here, 63.50, 6,400, and you can make some good money really quick on lumens. But as a long-term investment, I'm not a long-term investor in lumens. I do not own this coin. I am not looking for long-term, but it looks like it's downtrending now, but it'll shoot back up. And it'll probably reach around 65. There'll be a massive sell-off there, and it's going to bounce up and down from there on out until you start seeing massive support purchases for it. Another person just purchased 7 Bitcoins worth of it. I'm looking at the sum of the sell-offs. Yeah, I mean, this is still growing. The support is still growing. People are buying and selling. That's what it is. And this is going to probably steadily rise up to 150, give or take, in that area. Once this starts shrinking, and then once this comes out, it's gonna see a massive red candle stick, and then from there, it just looks like it may go down from there. So if you want to make a quick buck or two, now if you're sitting on this coin long term, sit and wait. You know what I mean? I would sit and wait. It may even drop a little bit more. Like I said, it may be hit below the 20-day medium. As you can see, the candle wick is going down, so it closed shorter, and the support for it is sell off. It may go down here, but if it touches this line here, there's going to be a massive support for it shooting up. So just be patient for that to happen. It is on an uptrend. This is an uptrend read, so keep that in mind. So with uptrend reads, there's no guarantee that it's going to go down or stay down. Majority of the time, when uptrend reads, it's going to bounce right back up when it hits this, because it's a lot of support in this area, especially this area here. Okay, so keep that in mind. If that's all I have to say about XLM, I don't know what this coin is about, what it does, what they do. But if you want to make some money, yeah, you can make money here, of course, of course. Hopefully that answered your question. I don't think it did, but hopefully it did. I've been hearing some stuff about Devore. Devore is like, I don't know. They copied what BitConnect is doing, from what I hear, something like that. I'm a BitConnect investor. I'm in BitConnect. I'm heavily in BitConnect. I believe in BitConnect. January 10th, BitConnect X is coming out. I'm definitely purchasing a lot of that. That's going to be the ICO for BitConnect. It's going to be BitConnect X on January 10th, which is 7 days from today. That has a backing of 1.5 million people. There's no way that you cannot support that. No way. If you are a supporter, of course. Yes, I agree, Gabriel. BitConnect X, I think, is going to kill it. You definitely want to be there for the ICO. It's going to sell off so fast, I cannot tell you. You want to be there at the door knocking before they even go on sale. If you got to stay up all night, stay up all night. Make sure you're in front of it. Make sure you have your funds ready to go, too. You don't want to wait. Michael, if I wasn't in BitConnect, I probably would have. If I wasn't in BitConnect, I probably would have, because it's sort of similar in business, you know, of what they do. From what I hear, Michael, Devore pays a little bit more. I mean, so that's what I hear. But I'm not a greedy guy. I mean, I'm not looking if it's. I mean, granted, his money's good, but you want solid foundation. And BitConnect coin has a coin. You know, they have a coin. They have a lot of support. I mean, they have massive events worldwide. I mean, there's no way I couldn't support it. You know what I mean? So I had to make a decision. And people are still telling me about Devore. I'm not looking to jump in, and that's just my personal opinion. I'm not saying anything wrong with it. I just haven't done enough research for it. But a friend of mine is in Devore. He's talking to me about it. He loves it. So, I mean, if that helps you. Same here, Bitcoin Gardens. Me too. I'm going on BitConnect X. I'm going full in. That's right. It's gonna be a powerful coin. ETN, by the way, let's look at ETN. ETN is on up. It's almost up 2.25%, as you can see here. This coin is obviously going to still continue to sell off. People are still trying to get access to their wallets. A lot of these small token people are selling off. But if you look at the overall distribution of this coin, it is now on the rise again. Now, it's not steady, but it's on the rise. Until we get a solid exchange, this coin is not going to perform as much as we want it to here in this Cryptopia. If it opens up in another wallet like Bittrex, Poloniex, Bittrex are preferred, but Poloniex, either one of those, or even the other ones that people, Binance or all these other crypto exchanges, you're going to see the thing move up in price. It's going to stop moving up. That's when the wallet will start going out, being distributed. This coin is going to go up. I don't see it staying at 6 cents, you know, right now. It's what, 6 cents, 5 cents? I mean, I don't see it staying there long. I mean, because there's a massive support around this cryptocurrency as well. We're talking about hundreds of millions of people. You know what I mean? Potentially billions when they go mobile. So that's why I'm a big supporter of ETN. So I can't wait for them to get off this Cryptopia, because I'm not dumping my coins on this. I'm not putting any coins on this exchange. I mean, I bought a little bit more on this exchange, and I'm just sitting on it, but I'm not going to stay here. You know, I'm waiting for them to open up on another exchange. Then I'll open up my paper wallet and start getting my currency on another exchange. That way we can, you know, I want to sell off probably half my stock at $1 when it gets to $1, and I believe it's going to get to $1. I'll sell off half my stock when it gets there, and then I'll ride the rest of the way. You know, because I purchased over 1 million shares of this crypto, of Electroneum, and there's a reason for that. I mean, because I think this coin has a lot of potential. So Be aware of that, ladies and gentlemen. This is a powerful, powerful coin. Again, you want to be the next millionaire through cryptocurrency. Well, you got to invest in, and you got to take your money that you make, invest in making more money with it. You can't just sit on a coin forever. You know that, I know that. So that being in mind, Ripple is, so you could take some of that Ripple money you're making and get into Electroneum and just start diversifying your portfolio just a little bit. That way you don't just stick to one coin and wait for it to, because if that one coin does bad, then you do bad because you don't have currencies that are doing well. Some coins do bad while others do great, and vice versa. So keep that in mind. All right, let's go back. Let me close this out. Here we are. Thank you. Very welcome. Gabriel said, hell nah. Yeah, well, I mean, listen, I'd be careful. Listen, there's no guarantee that BitConnect X is going to do great. There's no guarantee. Don't go crazy and waste every dollar you can, and then you ain't got money for rent. You don't want to do that. So just be careful. Just buy enough that you can comfortably come out of your wallet to buy it, okay? I cannot because they're not giving any information. I wish I could. Let's go to the website. I mean, it's that simple. We go to the site. It tells us. Hold on, right here. It's going to tell us right here what it'll pop open, and I mean they're not giving us too much info. All right. BitConnect coin, the BitConnect coin went up. You know, it was down, but this is the ICO. This is what we have. That's all we have to go by is speculation because they're not giving us any other info. 6 days, 2 hours, 22 minutes. You can't even click on this stuff here. It won't even allow you to. But if you look at it, there's mining going to be involved, PR, there's a roadmap. A roadmap is great to know because you're going to know where a coin is going. You know, what their plans are for the future. That's what a roadmap is. They tell you what they're going to do on certain times, maybe first quarter of 2018. Because if this is launching in 6 days, I mean, first quarter ends in March. You know what I mean? So, April. So if you, one of those anyway, March, I think. Anyways, you'll know that then, you know what I mean? What the coin's going to do, different quarters of the year and so on. But I see this coin rising fast in price because 1.5 million supporters of BitConnect, and that's very powerful. A lot of companies copy their motto. You know what I mean? A lot of people copy BitConnect's motto, and that's why those other currencies are doing well. I mean, to be able to have your coin priced at this particular price point through the support of everybody in your membership, hello, smartest thing you could ever did. Why? Because we create value for the coin. Now, if Bitcoin coin goes down, obviously BitConnect coin value goes down. So just keep that in mind. There's a sell-off here, but still at 7 cents on DigiByte. Not too bad. These coins will do that. Lumens, okay, it hit the 20-day median. We'll see what happens here. Hopefully that's going to bounce back up. You can see that the big dip kind of chopped down. You know what I mean? The 6,500, which was over here. Excuse me, right over here. All right, there it is. It got pulled further back. As you can see, what I told you here, I knew there was going to be going up to 150. You may possibly see this go up to 200. Lumens is not doing too bad right now. So that's a good thing for you, Esther. Esther, I believe the name is. I don't want to say it incorrectly. I'm just going to go check out Ripple real quick one more time before we exit. It's 267. When you see a candle like this, don't get paranoid, okay? This doesn't mean that the coin's going to lose all its money. What this means is people are selling off their coins, but I mean, this was a big sell-off, but it wasn't too bad because the coin's still at $2.67, which is great, considering the highs at $2.94. A lot of people panic when they see this, but don't panic. This doesn't mean that much, you know what I mean? Now, if you see it go all the way down here, it still doesn't mean that it was a massive sell-off because the majority of the coin holders that still support the coin still have the coin. A lot of these are just people getting rid of it, making a quick buck. But their mistake is the trending. This is a trending coin right now, even though it's going down now, but it's doing exactly what Lumens is doing right now. It's pretty much identical. This is on an uptrend, Ripple's on an uptrend, and it's doing this pretty much the exact same thing right around this area here. And I guess DigiByte might as well be doing the same thing. Let me go ahead and click on that and take a look. Yes, but I mean, this is a massive spike. This is not what you call an uptrend. This is just a spike from something, and I need to do some more research myself on this coin. What happened here? Either something that we don't know, and the buys are still coming in. 3, 4 Bitcoin, 5 Bitcoin buys. Look at this right over here on the left hand side. See this here? These are the bids. 1 Bitcoin, 1.9, 1.8. These are almost 2 Bitcoins here. There's almost 3, 3.3, 3.5. Let's go to the next page. Look at this shit. Holy macaroni and cheese. 10 Bitcoins, 11. So there's something massive going down, which is great. I'm looking at the sums. I'm an idiot. Jesus Christ. I did this the second time I did this. Total is over here. I'm sorry about that. Almost 1 Bitcoin right here. These are the Bitcoins. There we go. Now this is what I was talking about. I do apologize for that. 1.15, 1.0, 1.1, 1.4. There's still big buys. I mean, 3.2 Bitcoins here when it gets to 470. So right now it's at 489. When it gets down to right around 470, the biggest purchase is about almost 5 Bitcoins. Then you'll start to see support. It's going to bounce and stop moving up again. If we take the studies, Bollinger Bands, let's just take a look at it. I don't consider this an uptrend. I don't know what it is. This is some sort of news. Something happened with some news. Now, if it was steadily doing this, now if it bounces right on here and comes back up, then it could stop. You could say it's about to be hitting an uptrend. But we got to find out what DigiByte News. DigiByte News. Let me look it up. It's the easiest way to do the Google. All right, let's see here. Let's look at the roadmap. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, DigiByte Foundation projects. I mean, I don't know how to also explain. They got a massive support for a lot of great things coming down the road, man. And this is why I love this coin. Let's go to, I don't know why the roadmap didn't give us too much. Usually it gives you kind of an idea what's going down on the road, but let's check out the official alerts channel. It doesn't work on computer. Gotta be on Telegram. It doesn't find the news alerts. Open in web. Here we go. This is what happened. You see it right here? This is at 10:33 this morning. This is the news. DigiByte is available for atomic swap trading on Komodo platforms, decentralized exchange. Barter DEX right now, peer-to-peer on mainnets with live order books. Anyone can test it out if you like. I guess this is the news right here, ladies and gentlemen. This was yesterday, it looks like. There it is. Let's take a look at it. Supernet border barter DEX is operational with dozens of coins already integrated. Let's look at barter DEX. That's what we need to do. Do some research here. There it is. Yep. Barter DEX operation with dozens of coins already integrated. DigiByte is now on exchange. So there it is. There's the answer. They're now on a few different new exchanges, more than one. It looks like they're on multiple. One, two, three. Looks like 3 or 4. Four different exchanges, and that's why you see the price increase like that. That's where the support is coming from. So, any kind of coin goes on a new exchange, maybe multiple exchanges, it's gonna get some support from that. DigiByte is a fast coin, a very fast coin. That I do know. So that's a great thing about that coin. But this thing has a bunch of other coins here as well. So, but DigiByte is one of them that was added, and that's where the supporters come from. This is why you see the increase in DigiByte. That's why you saw this pump. This pump right here was from that. Okay, it'll stable off, maybe even out, and then continue to rise. We'll see what happens from this. Here's Lumens, and here's Ripple. It's all, the funny thing is, all these coins look exactly the same right now. You see it? Right around here, got a little dip. Right around here, it's got a little dip. And then the same thing with DigiByte here, and it's got a little dip. That's very funny. All right, let's get back to the channel. You know what's funny, man? I'm thinking about doing something like that. Yeah, I like to say, ladies and gentlemen. Ace Arsenal. If you want to buy Bitcoins, go to GDAX. That is a Coinbase exchange, but it's cheaper there to buy it there than it is through Coinbase. It's called GDAX. I think Rakib, I thought we answered that. Low budget, you got to buy low coins. There's no way, you can't buy expensive coins with a low budget. You just got to stick to low coins. I mean, something that's moving up in the, penny ranges. Maybe less than a penny. I mean, you got to take your shot. If it's less than a penny, you can buy 5 different coins at less than a penny. Then you're taking your chance, of course, but your odds of maybe 1 to 2 out of those 5 will make something, out of something. So, but it's a gamble. It's a gamble when you got a low budget, but it is possible. I haven't used it, Gabriel. I'll be honest, but it's a lot of. I've been hearing about it a lot lately. Binance has like a referral-based program. Same thing what Coinbase has, and that's the reason why Coinbase skyrocketed, because of the referral base. $10, you get $10, they get $10, etc. That's how they got. And Binance sort of has the same thing, from what I hear, and that's the reason why a lot of people are starting to use that exchange. But I hear it's both also another good exchange. So I'm gonna take a look into it myself, Gabriel. But as of right now, I haven't even looked at it. Do you see the typical BTC in market correction after the first week in January happened the last 2 years straight? The reality of it is, the reason why Bitcoin is struggling to even get back up to 15 and 20s because it's now on the futures. So people are shorting the coin. They're shorting the coin, and it's being shorted like left and right, man. It's crazy. You'll see it right now. It's at 15,019. Then it'll get shorted. And then it'll get, it'll bump back up. Then it'll get shorted. I mean, it's just been sporadic. But that's what happens with the Bitcoin. My opinion, I haven't been in Bitcoin that long, and that's my honest opinion. And I haven't researched that coin that long. What I can tell you is this: can Bitcoin rise above where it was? Yes, very much so, because there's not too many coins left of Bitcoin. So eventually the price and the value of it's going to skyrocket. I think it's going to surpass this. It's going to break 20,000 in 2018. I don't see it crumbling or falling down to where it went down almost to 11. A lot of that is due to people shorting it and then buying it, wait for the price to go up like it is now, and they'll sell it again here. I mean, if you're holding on 100 coins, that's a lot of money. You know what I mean? 200 coins and you got 117 it just made in one day. I mean, this is what happened with massive sell-offs, and they'll short it and they'll do it again and they'll do it over and over again. The good thing is that there's a lot of support for this cryptocurrency, or Bitcoin anyway, so it's not going nowhere. I don't think it's, I can't guarantee anything, but I wasn't even nervous. I was not nervous at all when it hit like 11,000 something. I think it was something right around that range. I still wasn't nervous because I knew that's what happens with these currencies, and then you're going to see a massive buy right after that, so they can stop making even more money. Think about it. If it goes up $3,000 in, let's say, a week, I'll say a month. Look at that. A month, they went up $3,606. And if you're sitting on 100 of these coins, do the mathematics, ladies and gentlemen. 100 times 3,606. You would make $360,000 in 1 month. 1 month. Keep that in mind if you're sitting on 100 of these coins. So that knowing that, being traders, I don't see it getting any lower. To answer your question, for the new year, I see it moving up even higher, a lot higher. So keep that in mind. That's my opinion, of course. I like to look at the 1 day and 1 hour. That's what I like to look at. Another coin that's sneaking up is Ethereum. A lot of people, I sold, believe it or not, I took my Ethereum, I traded it for Ripple, and I traded it for Verge, because I had a bunch of it, and now look at the coin. So, but either way, I'm still winning because I own more of another coin, and that coin has the potential to, one day be at this price point, and if that ever happens, then I'm not saying it's going to, but if it ever happens, I'll be jumping for joy. That's for sure. So let's get back to chat box. Can you look back at the charts? Say CoinMarketCap trade view. Would you like to hear what you think after you've seen the charts? Seen trades over the next week? Oh, just. Jamie there. Blockhead, every coin has the potential to do that. That's not just Bitcoin. Every coin. When someone big spreads bad news, but you know what's funny? A lot of us already know that could happen. So a lot of people are starting to, be numb from that. A lot of people are getting numb from that because when someone big now mentions something as a fraud or fake, there's no more listening to that baloney. We know why they're doing it. They're doing it to make it dip so they can buy. So, which coin do you? So, if I wanted to tip you in coins for your info on your YouTube channel, which coin do you use? College, I don't ask for any money. I don't ask, and I don't give any money, and I don't ask for any. Just to support whatever. If you see me doing a particular program, if you decide to support it, that's it. I don't need any tips. I don't, I'm fine where I am now. So, I do this for fun and for free. So, pretty much every percent. I'm just saying, oh, okay. Well, BTC is, I'll take a look at BTC. I don't have a problem looking at it. I'll go ahead and take a look at it. I think ADA is another coin that is shooting up. It's rated under. Henry Esther, I believe so too. I purchased ADA myself because I looked at the coin market cap and I noticed that this thing was, when I say massive support, where is it? Look at it right here. It's at number 5 now. It's at $1.07. Okay, so yes, I also jumped in. I'm on the bandwagon. that's what you call it, right? I'm on the bandwagon of Cardano, and I've my last 2 or 3 videos before this, I said I mean I don't know too much of Cardano. I remember saying that. I remember saying, you know, I haven't really looked into it. Well, guess what? I looked into it and I bought some. So that being said, I mean, look at the circulating supply, 25 billion. Not too bad compared to some other currencies. Let's look at Tron is still doing well. These are the 1 hour and the 24-hour percentage gains. I mean, you're still on the plus side if you purchased 24 hours ago. If you purchased 7 days ago, you're doing fantastic. You know, at 158.70% gain on this coin. So kudos to you for those that believed in it before I did. I mean, but I'm still up there at the gains as well, so that's a good thing. I mean, but this doesn't mean that the coin doesn't have room to grow. It does. Funny thing is, a lot of these coins, the value, they're only $1, $3.15, $1.05, and they continue to rise. So that's a fantastic thing. Another coin is Dash. Look at Dash, 1,177. I remember when it was just breaking 1,000. I mean, so that's another coin that has massive support. But I'm still not leaving Verge alone. Verge is gonna start doing some work. It's up 7.73% right now for the hour. I see it moving up. So be patient with Verge. Don't sell out just yet, ladies and gentlemen. Be patient with Verge. I see it in the top 10 in due time. Okay. Oh, I said I was gonna pull up Bitcoin. Let's go ahead and pull. I like to pull it up on Coinbase. Let's do it here. So we're gonna go to market. I have to do it obviously in USDT because there's no way to do it in the Bitcoin market. We have to do it here. So let's take a look at Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. This is a caterpillar. Caterpillar moving along its way. All right. This is, man, remember when it was over here? I think everybody made a ton of money at that particular time. Let's go back. This is month. Let's go back 1 month. Oh, that's terrible. That's not a good chart. We'll just stick with 30 minutes. This is, yeah, see, I can't go far back on this one. Maybe CoinMarketCap I can, but what I can tell you at this coin here, Bitcoin it's going to go up again. I mean, Bitcoin's going to go up. If you look at the long-term investment, as a long-term investor, I mean, in the Fibonacci trade, because you got to understand, people with the big money are playing this game here, okay? And their game is here, okay? Here we go. This is what they would have done on the retracement. And if you follow, if you just say this was all blank, there was nothing here, and you only seen this, and you bought here, you knew by reading the retracement, and this is the retracement. This is why a lot of big wigs, that's why you see, if you look at the Fibonacci line and you look at the horizontal tip, here's 61.8% right there, just below it, because they knew people would buy or sell off just below it, because if it hit it, they may not be able to sell, and that's exactly what happened. Here's another 50% mark. That's why you see a dip right here. See this little jump right here to 50%? And then it went down, and here's 38.2% right there. And then this is 0 way down here. But you knew if you bought here, the whales, you could have made money at the 50% line. You could have sold, sold it right here. And then wait for it to dip again, which is here. So what does this tell you? By looking at this chart, so what we'll do is we'll erase this, we'll delete that one, and we're going to stop from here, okay? And we'll, we go Fibonacci, we go here, and we'll go far down as here. I mean, it's not a big gain, but that's why it's hovering at 61. It's been here many times. It may have another dip, you're right. Now that I'm looking at it, because it was here and here. It may be another dip, but I cannot say. It's hard to read this chart right here right now because it already hit here and it already hit 61.8. I mean, so it may be another dip involved. You might be 100% correct when you said that because the Fibonacci tells it so. I mean, unless it gets massive support from somewhere, I don't know where it's going to get it. But if it does, it might go up. If not, it's going to hit down probably 50 to 38.2, which is around 13,000. It'll probably go down to about 13,549 bucks before it reaches massive support again. And then maybe another dip, or it might even go as far down as here. I don't think it's gonna get this far down, but shit, it already touched this on the day before Christmas, on Christmas Day, and then that's on 12/24/25. We'll look at 5 days later. You know, 5 days later, this is where it was at. Yeah, I would hate to say it, but it might be going down soon. You are 100% correct. I didn't think about it. Now I'm looking at the chart and reading it. I mean, I don't see it climbing. I don't see why it would be climbing. People are going to short it, and I see it dipping below 13.5, maybe right around this area. It might even get down right around here like it did a couple times already in the past few days, and then it'll get support again. You know what I mean? I don't think it's going to get down to 11. I mean, but it already touched here twice in 2 days. I mean, in 5 days. So it has a small percentage to get back down here. It has a very high percentage to get down to around 13,000. Okay, so that's my take on that. Right around there. Ooh, let me get rid of that. Man. But yes. So whoever asked that, that was Blockhead. That's for you, my man. So yes. Well, the easiest coin that people are sending are Litecoin because it's fast. Right now, Bitcoin is too costly to send. I mean, did you try sending money with Bitcoin? You see what the price was? Litecoin is the one preferred right now to send because it's fast and it's cheap. That's good, JT, man. There you go. That's a smart man. All right, Garibia, we're just gonna take a look at ARK. Let's see, what time is it? I gotta take off soon, but let's go ahead and take a look at that one real quick. We'll look at ARK. It's got the snake. This is the caterpillar. It's not. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Usually when there's a caterpillar, there's usually a massive drop or massive support right after that. So I don't see a massive drop getting any lower than what it is now. It's at $7.41. It's not a bad price. Let's look at the chart. Ooh, this thing was up here, huh? Something happened. Something happened massive that it sold off huge. I mean, it did get some support back. But if you look at the long term of this coin from December 9th, it is on an uptrend. Sad but true. Let me pull out the chart. I mean, if you bought it way back when anyway. Well, I mean, I would have to go back here because if you look at it, let me put the horizontal lines, maybe make it easier. I mean, you don't get that many tools with Bittrex, but you get whatever you can get. As you can see here, it is still climbing. It's steadily climbing. You know what I mean? It's not, And if it goes a little diagonal here, it's still climbing. See, it's still climbing. It's going diagonal here. I see another climb coming. It's just from the behavior of it, of looking at it long term. This is from the 9th of December all the way up till now. It doesn't look like it's dropping sharply, but it looks like it's steadily inclining, uptrending. So I see another jump shortly from what I see. So yeah, I mean, I'd probably buy here. I would definitely buy here, even though it's still an uptrending. I would still buy here. You know what I mean? Because it looks like there's still a lot of support for this coin, from what I see from the chart. And then if you look at the bids and I mean, there's not a lot of volume. There's only 596 Bitcoins being traded on this coin. But I mean, you can make some money. It might not be fast money, but you can make some money here. Yeah, but it looked like it touched this price point, this low point, a few times. Yep, yes it did. 1, 2. It might go back down all the way up to right around this range again. It might hit for 48,436 Satoshi. Because you see the Bollinger Bands here? Look it touched the Bollinger Bands here and went up, touched here, almost touched here, and it looks like it's gonna almost touch here. So you could wait a little bit to see if it does touch. You know, if it touches here, what's gonna happen? How? Because look at the behavior of it already in between the Bollinger Bands. It tells you that it may touch here, and this is where you want to buy. Because if you look at the candlestick, it's the long wick is still pointing down, so that means there's still people selling off. But if you start to see it shorten and go up, that's when you want to buy. Okay, that's another indicator by just looking at the chart, not using any other tool, because it has the potential to touch here or close to it and then shoot back up again, because it's doing the same behavior left and right. But even if you buy here, it's still on an uptrend from way back December 9th. You see that there? So that's what I can say about ARK. Yes, you have the potential to still make money, and this coin still has the potential to go up. I don't see any huge, massive dips other than this one right here. But that wasn't really too massive. Why? Because it's been here this many times. Look how many times it touched this point. You know what I mean? Look how many times it touched this point. So I could see it being back up here, you know, with what you guys, with the volume it has there and the support that it has. So that's what I could say for that coin. So hopefully that'll help you. Oh, the MC2 is bumped up coin. I don't even know. Let's take a look. I'll take a look at that. 115, 2, 125. Yeah, we'll see about that, man. I mean, it looks like there's a big dip coming. That's for sure. Just by looking at the chart I looked at, it may go down to 13 and change. I mean, but it's been riding that 13 to 15 wave, you know, daily. I hope it doesn't, because I'm tired of seeing that. If you're not me, I mean, who's tired of seeing? I want to see Bitcoin hit 20,000 again. I want to see it hit 30,000. I mean, but with the shorts, it makes it difficult for that to happen. So, I mean, I can go up to EMC2 tomorrow. I'm not gonna do anything today, Kalish. So tomorrow, if you're here, we'll go over that coin. I don't have no issue doing that for tomorrow. Let's take a look at the coins before I log off to see what they did in the time frame that I was over here yapping away. What did I tell you? What did I tell you, Esther? It touched the 20-day medium. Now it's on its way up. I had a feeling it's going to happen, and it's happening. As you can see here, it's bouncing right back up. So it's still riding the uptrend. So that's a good thing for you if you are holding that coin. Same thing happened for Ripple. Here we go. It's going back up. Same little dip. Hopefully it's the same thing happens for DigiByte, please. But let's take a look at DigiByte. Just make sure it's doing this, because it looks like they're all behaving the same, which is funny. Let's see. Hopefully DigiByte's doing the same. Yes, it is. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. Something's going on today where these coins are behaving identical, which is baffling. Take a look at this. Again, these coins did the same exact move. Did an uptrend, A dip, and now it's on its way up. Uptrend, dip, now it's on its way up. Uptrend, dip. What can I say? We're on point, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. That's all I want to share today. If you're going to be sending Bitcoin to people, or don't send Bitcoin. Bitcoin's too expensive. If you're going to be sending coins to anyone, buy Litecoin, send Litecoin. If you're a YouTuber and you like to send funds, I don't send, nor do I ask for anything. Again, my support would be if you support the programs I'm in. I'm in BitConnect Coin. I'm in Hashflare. I do mining. I do a lot of mining. I do a lot of BitConnect, and I do some trading on my own self, etc. So I make ways to make money. So I do have some other endeavors. I will definitely share with those down the road. But as of right now, that's it for now. But I do have a website. It's bitcointeam.online. I do have a private club community program on there. That's the very first link. That's only if you already have Bitcoin and you were looking to maximize it. Then you go to that link. That's the very first link on bitcointeam.online. The second one is Hashflare. The second one is BitConnect. The third one is Hashflare, or vice versa. Either one of those. All my links are in there. So that's where I get my referral commission. This is why I do this for free, ladies and gentlemen, because I make some decent money there. So don't need to be greedy. But other than that, appreciate you guys for being here. If again, we'll go over that last coin, Kalish. If you're here tomorrow, I'll try to have the same live call tomorrow, and we'll take a look at what happened from today tomorrow and see what happens with these coins. We'll go over them again to see how they performed. Hopefully you guys make some money and go from there. And then we'll go over that coin that you talked about if you're here tomorrow. So that's all I want to share. Appreciate you guys for being here. Take care. Have yourselves a phenomenal day, and we'll see you guys soon.
Watch out.